A complete beginner to the game of chess might wonder, well, when you play with black, can you just copy what white plays? And that should be a draw, right? Well, you and me know that the answer is no. And in this video I will show you why this is the case by examining a few openings. So let's say that white goes for e4, the most common opening move. Okay, black will copy. In this video black will only be copying what white plays. And by far the most popular line is playing knight f3. And usually black goes for knight f6, and that leads to an Italian or a relovers or something like that. But if black wants to copy, black has to go for the Petrov, which of course is an okay opening. And okay, white takes the pawn, black does the same. So far so good, this is still playable for black. And okay, white goes for queen e2, black does the same. White takes the knight, and no, black doesn't lose a piece. Black can play d6, and because the queen is protected, you can win the knight back. However, if black continues to copy, then black takes the knight and loses their queen, and black resigns here. Okay, so what if we go back, what if instead of knight f3, white goes for the second most popular move, which is bishop c4. This is the bishop's opening. Okay, black does the same. Now we play knight f3. Black copies, and as you can see by the evaluation bar, this is not a very good move. Because white can take this pawn and black cannot take this, because if black does this, which in this scenario black will do, then this pawn falls as well. This is with check, and you can't copy a check, you have to react to the check. And after you move the king, well, your position as black is busted. You can't castle, and well, your position is just terrible. It's not over, at least for a beginner's game, but still it's not a very good idea to copy here. Okay, now let's examine what happens if white starts not with e4 but with d4. Okay, black plays d5, and well, the most popular move is playing c4. This is the queen's gambit. Usually you try to play c6 or e6 or accept the gambit, but you can still play the copycat. This is still okay, but after white takes the pawn, black does the same, and well, we get a similar situation where you lose the queen. So this doesn't work either. Okay, let's see another variation. After d4, let's see what happens if white goes for knight f3. Now if we follow the best moves, again we have c4 and c5. Now you don't lose your queen, because your queen is protected by the knight here. However, white plays knight c3, black copies, and as you can see by the evaluation, this is completely lost for black. Well, white takes a queen, black does the same, but white gives check first. So black has to react, and then you take the knight. Your knight is protected and you are up a piece, but it's not only that, your opponent cannot castle and their position is completely busted. Finally, even if you go for something not very popular, maybe fianchetto your bishop and castle very early, which is still okay, there is nothing wrong with this position, it's a very solid position, and I usually play this when I play bullet because my king is safe and I can then continue development and so on and so forth. Look what happens if black continues to copy. And I think in this position the best move is c4 again, but because this leads to a similar situation as before, I tried to play something different, so I played some other moves, and again c4 was the best move, but I played c3, so black continues to copy. And I think from this point on I follow the best moves for white, so white plays the best moves and black just copies. So okay, we have some developing moves, h3, h6, and now the knights begin their journey. So we have an exchange, the knights move, until we have a check. And as always, a check interrupts the copying. And well, black can go to f8, try to attack the knight, but white can defend. This is also a pin, your knight is still hanging, your position is terrible. So this is why you can't just copy when you play chess. Even if white plays something crazy, if you copy that crazy move or the crazy moves, then as you can see, the valuation is still better for white, because white still has the initiative. So you need to play something different in order to gain an advantage. Take the center, develop your pieces, and so on and so forth. But anyway, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.